Oh, man. You saw Godzilla Minus One? Dude, yeah. That movie is so sick. To be honest, I didn't know anything about Godzilla prior to this because I just didn't really care. But, man, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm glad that that was my introduction to Godzilla. I feel like, well, no, sorry. My actual introduction to Godzilla was the 1998 US Godzilla. He was more like a big-ass T-Rex, sort of. That was my first. And I guess that's what like ruined it for me. I hadn't watched anything else after that. I just didn't really care about Godzilla. And I saw it back in 98. So back when P. Diddy was a thing. But just maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went and saw Godzilla Minus One, and holy shit was I blown away. That movie is fantastic. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, absolutely go see it in theaters. I saw it. I saw it in the D-box seats, which that too was a first for me as well. I had never experienced D-box seats. They're the seats that like fucking like throw you around and shake you and shit. I didn't even know. But when we showed up, the movie had already been out for like a month or so, I think. And so when we went to, it was just like spur of the moment. Like the Shu was like, "Hey, let's go to the movies. Let's watch." And I said, "What about Godzilla Minus One?" She was like, "Sure, let's do it." So we go over there. When we go to look for the seats, it tells you which ones are available. They were all available. It was going to be no one but us in the theater. And we're like, "Hey, what are they? Are those D-box seats? I've never tried that." And it's like, I've never seen a Godzilla film before, a real one. I've never had the D-box experience. Let's give it a shot. Let's try it all out. And so we did. It was fucking sick. It was actually dope. I actually liked the D-box seats. It was cool. It added an entirely different level to the movie itself. Whenever Godzilla would come in stomping or whatever, your seat was like it was. I mean, it's kind of a gimmick or whatever, but it was still cool. It was fun. Studio Towers. Hello. I don't consider 98 a Godzilla movie. No, I mean it says Godzilla, but yeah, that's my own. That's the only one I've ever seen. Doc was being a nuisance in the theater. Yeah. So when we showed up, when Shu and I showed up, my girlfriend and I, when we showed up to the theater, we sat down in our seats. We were looking around. We're like, holy shit! Like I've never. It's like 3 things in a row. I've never seen a real Godzilla film. I've never been in D-box seats, and I've never been in a theater where it was just us. And I was like, holy shit! We're in the theater all ourselves. And like I was purposefully being loud because I could. I was like, this place is ours right now. I was like, oh shit! Just being loud and obnoxious, kind of. And we take a seat. We're in the seat. We're like, cool. We've got like the little control to set like the intensity of like the rumble and stuff or whatever. And the movie starts, and the beginning scene happens. There's a lot of rumbling and stuff because whatever happens, I don't want to spoil it. It's rumbling and shit, and her and I were just like laughing. We're like having a good time. It's a lot of fun. And there was another time I looked back. I was like, really? There's no one in here? No. Okay, yeah, there's no one here. Like I even got up. I was looking. Yeah, no one's here. Cool. And so as the movie goes on, there's this one intense fucking scene, which, by the way, the movie itself, again, it blew my mind. It was a fantastic movie. And every Godzilla scene gets better and better and better and better. And there was one moment, I won't spoil anything, there's one moment that blew my mind. When it happened, fucking seat was kicking us all around, and we were cracking up, man, and we were both like, we were looking at each other like, oh, shit, whoa! We were just like being super loud. We were loving it, right? And then finally, the whole movie ends, boom, right? Godzilla Minus One, credits, did or whatever music is playing, right? And then we're like, oh, man, shit, that was sick. And we stand up, and we get up, and there's two... there's 2 people in the seats. I was like, we gotta go. We gotta go. Fuck, man. I was like, how long had they been there, man? How and when did they get there? We were being the people that I hate in movie theaters, being loud and obnoxious. We never saw them come in. We never saw them come in. When we arrived, there was no one there. When all of the beginning previews were finished and we saw the first intro scene or whatever to the movie, I turned around, was blown away. Yeah, we're all alone. Wow, yeah, because we were kind of laughing, being loud. I was like, oh, are we really alone? Yeah, we're alone. So they must have either just arrived late or they snuck in like after another movie they were in. That's what I'm thinking might have happened. Because no one shows up that late to a film, I don't think. They must have snuck in or something. But anyway, yeah, we were being really loud. But man, that movie was so sick. Oh man, I want to talk